It all began on a still morning at the lake, the kind of morning where the glassy water reflected the pine trees like a mirror, and the mist clung low across the shoreline, giving the entire scene the feel of a painting too perfect to disturb. And yet that was exactly the morning when trouble announced itself with a fury that would unravel the facade of peace that my cabin had provided for generations. Because while I had come here to host a discreet but consequential meeting with none other than U.S. District Judge Raymond Holloway, a man whose reputation for fairness and sharp legal mind had made him the bane of corrupt organizations and the final nail in the coffins of countless overreaching entities, little did I know that the very force we were convening to discuss would crash through the threshold uninvited. In the form of the HOA president, everyone around here derisively nicknamed Karen, though her real name was Meredith Klein, a woman whose entitled stride, shrill voice, and absolute obsession with control had terrorized the neighborhood, to the point where even grown men in the community ducked behind hedges when she came storming down the lane. Clipboard in hand, spewing threats about fines for leaving kayaks leaned against trees or daring to host a barbecue that lasted 10 minutes past the arbitrary quiet hours she imposed. And I had long since grown tired of her antics, not just because she tried to ticket me for hanging a simple flag over my porch, but because she had begun manipulating bylaws, forging signatures, and lining her own pockets with HOA funds, an abuse of power so egregious that several families had come to me for help. Families who knew I had not only the resources, but also the connections to push back. Connections like Judge Holloway, who happened to be an old family friend, a fishing buddy of my late father, and a man who believed